Hey there, long time no see. I am back to the airport this weekend and I am going to see Piper. They have a circuit show this weekend with Alta Marea and I am so excited to see this show live. So let's grab a flight and let's head to Atlanta.
Take the ramp to Intercontinental Airport.
Alright, so we're here at the airport. I am in Terminal A. I am not familiar with Terminal A, so let's go find Frontier. I am not airline loyal. I am a little bit, but I am rental car company loyal through and through. I love National. Thank you, National. I believe this will be sufficient for the weekend.
Change my faith, I'll praise the flag. Sway, I swear she'll call me back. Son, are you a danger to yourself?
On Avery's first college visit to Alabama, we found Southern Ale House, and I don't think I've taken a trip to Tuscaloosa since then that I haven't eaten there. But on this particular visit, I was by myself. Piper was at rehearsal, and I donned my headphones, brought in my iPad, and logged on to the WGI Indy Regional. It was prelims, our class was going on, and listen, the grind does not stop when you're on vacation. One of the stores I always hear about on the Alabama parent forums is Alumni Hall. I had never been here before, and oh my goodness, I was so glad that I made the trip. If Alabama is on your list, visit Alumni Hall. Kind of down the block from them, maybe about 5 or 6 doors down, was an Old Navy. Right now, Old Navy has this athletic wear line that's called Bounce. I think the fabric is Bounce fabric, something like that. It is the softest. Oh my gosh, it is so soft. They have a men's line and a women's line. So the men's line, John and Kyle that I work with have been wearing that and I love it. And so I found out they had a women's line. So I ordered some pieces for myself. I am just in love. I can't say enough about them. So I was like, oh, it's Old Navy. Let me go in and I'll see if they have anything in stock. I could pick some up instead of, I always do mail order Old Navy. This is why I do mail order Old Navy. This is why I'll continue to do mail order Old Navy. That place is a disaster. There is just stuff everywhere. And it does not matter what city you go to Old Navy in. It doesn't matter. It's everywhere. And I am too OCD. I can't take it. I can't take it. So they did have that line. They had some colors I hadn't seen before. They were beautiful. I went over, I touched them. And then I was like, I can't do this. It's overstimulating to me. It's overwhelming. And I turned around and walked out. So back to online Old Navy I go. I'm headed back to Piper's apartment real quickly. She forgot something or would like to have something that's at her apartment. So I'm going to run back really quickly and then take that to her at the music building. And then I'm going to maybe go by the soup store, the corner soup store. It's my favorite. So we'll see how much time I have. And then I'm going to head on up to Huntsville. I love this campus. It is the most beautiful campus I've ever been to. Look how pretty. Even the parking garage looks like a building. That is parking garage, folks. So beautiful here. So beautiful.
Something about her hair, SCGC is proud to present Alta Marea.
Everybody said about to a man until a woman's doing better than you. Everybody wants you to love yourself until you actually do. It was something about her hair so perfectly fine. She was nice and smart and funny and got everything she wanted. She's just a cherry. It's another most obnoxious thing you've heard. Her hair, She's too pretty for her own good. She's probably self-centered. We hate her and she's not. Everybody likes her and she She knows, she knows, she knows. Like your tone, like once you've grown, it's so hard to not be thinking you're so awful. So everybody hates that everyone. Everybody supports women till a woman's doing better than you. Everybody wants you to love yourself until you touch it. There was something about her hair.
Oh, how I could go on and on about how much I love this Alta Marea show, but I'll save that for another video. It was a late night, and we went to sleep and got up the next morning and did a Target run, did brunch, and then it was time for me to get back on the road to go to Atlanta. A 3-hour drive. I listened to my book on the way back and made it just in time for my flight at the airport. I found a place to get something to eat and got through TSA security and clear just in record time before I got to my gate. Okay, so excuse the Sunday. I've been in the car for 10 hours and 48. Dude. But, however, I just passed a kid that had a Spirit of Atlanta. Is that what they're back to? Or they're just Spirit now? Anyway, just passed this kid. He had a jacket on. And I stopped and asked him about it. If you see kids that have on drum corps jackets, please stop and ask them. Please stop and talk to them. This kid is marching again this summer, and so sweet. Just finished his camp. He was so excited. That makes me excited for him. Well, as luck would have it, my flight delayed by an hour and a half, which turned into another hour and a half before we got to board the plane. And then the flight crew ran out of time, so we had to unboard the plane. This trip. Piper Clay, you better be glad I love you, girl. So I just paid an exorbitant amount of money to get the very last room at this hotel. And it is almost 2 a.m. This morning, I am walking back over to the SkyTrain. I woke up this morning and my flight was at 8:40, and right as I was getting ready to leave the hotel, it delayed until 10 a.m. So luckily I hadn't left yet, and I was able to lay back down and sleep for another hour. So I'm trying it again. So the eventful trip finally did come to an end after another delay, and we were able to get up in the air and make the trip successfully. I was asleep before the plane took off. I woke up when the wheels hit the ground in the great state of Texas. After that, I went home, took a little short nap, and went back for color guard rehearsal that night. I was so glad to be home, but I did have a great time in Alabama, and I love Alta Marea. Roll Tide Roll.